Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. Thank you for joining me for this collective reading. I'm going to go ahead and just start pulling energies. Remember, only take what resonates. Don't ever force any messages to try to fit your situation. So we have isolation. Right away before, also, I just do want to mention that in the pre-shuffle, I was picking up on another person's energy. Like it felt like somebody who was heavy in the viewer's energy. I don't know how to describe it, but that's just how it felt. And we have isolation, we have trickery. Because the energy of guilt was coming out. We have instinct and rejection. So we have 2 for the last one. Let me get some tarot. I was going to get some more oracles, but actually let me get some tarot to fill in what this is, because it feels like a little story of something that you've experienced already. Please clarify the energy. Daughter of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. The 2 of Wands. And the Tower. Give me the energy of whose energy is this? I just need to know if it's yours or somebody else's. It's somebody else's. We have the 6 of Cups. So could be like obviously somebody who you've had some sort of past with. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown relationship, but some long enough to where there was some sort of emotional feelings. There was some sort of foundation laid out, and it feels though that things went a little bit off course when it comes to this situation. There was a lot of, I'm going to say deceit, because the word trickery, I mean, I don't feel like it was purposeful, but I do feel like it was, like it wasn't for the purpose. There was things withheld or things masked from the other person's side, that although comes off as like some sort of deceit, and I feel like you picked up on that. What actually, like it was with the intention, I'm thinking like I'm getting protection, like with the intention to protect themselves, but at the same time I feel like they didn't trust you, and so that's why they chose not to engage with you from a place of authenticity. I felt like they didn't, and it may not be anything having to do with you. This may just be how this person interacts. We have the star at the bottom. There's a shift. Sorry, I'm all over the place. It's just because it feels like a little story played out in my head, and then I'm not wanting to just stay with that, but that's really strongly what I'm picking up. I feel like it's something that was lighthearted, and I'm getting you were both in a place of feeling or experiencing something similar when you came into each other's paths or journeys, or maybe you had already had this person in your life, but there was some sort of situations that you were both going through that sort of laid out like a small path that you felt you were walking on with this person. It feels like a little bit of a foundation was there. Very small though, with The Daughter of Pentacles, I think, is the Page. I think she's the Page. I'm not sure, but it feels like, so it was like the beginning stages of something that brought you all together from the sense of isolation, I guess. So like loneliness, some sense of solitude, or some, I just seem like pushed. Like two people, and then they're like pushed. And then those two people end up meeting or having some sort of connection. But like I said right here, I feel like there was a sense of like a mask being worn. This may be mirrored. This may be both of you like triggering each other into not feeling safe, not feeling, it's like you ruffled each other's feathers is sort of what it feels like. I feel like you both saw and felt potential there with the rainbows overshadowing, but at the same time there was more focus on like any pain that was still being carried. Because then when we get to this energy, I feel like there was a point where it was just like an impasse. We get to an impasse, okay? Like, is this something safe to explore? But that would have been the moment to like interact in an authentic way with each other and take the masks off. But I feel like that didn't happen. However, I feel like something's shifting. We have the Daughter of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles. What else? I feel like there's been healing done on either or probably both of your ends. We have the Two of Swords. I'm feeling like the Wheel of Fortune vibe where it's just like coming back around. We have Judgment. Is this a person? Am I making this story up? Is this a love story? That was a love story that could have been. That can still be. I feel like this is coming back around. Like there's like vagueness to it. Look. I'm just like, what's showing itself to me? The Hierophant and the freaking Ace of Cups are the only two, and whatever this is kind of showing itself to me. But the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups, I feel like this is, yeah, that was the Eight of Cups. It feels like this. Like y'all were on different paths. Y'all got knocked off of those paths. You crossed paths with each other, walked together for a little bit. There was a moment where it's just like, okay, there's a fork in this path. Are we going to continue on together, or are we just going to go our separate ways? And I feel like y'all went your separate ways, but somehow those two paths just cross over. And I feel like you're about to get to the point where it's just like they cross again. A part of me really, I'm really in my head. A part of me is really in my head, like, did I just make this whole story up? Versus my intuition. So there may be some aspect of finding it very difficult to trust your instincts when it comes to this. Give me some guidance, clarity, messages. What does the collective need to know about this? The World and the Ten of Swords. Some sort of cycle came to an end that both of y'all had to complete separately, is what I'm getting. That paths that you all went, I feel like there was a feeling that it was the end. Or maybe it was the end. Maybe you were sure that it was the end. Or them. Or both. I don't know. Both of y'all's energies feel very blurred within each other. So there may be like projection on both your ends about, but then there's also the confusion of mixed in whether you guys are like thinking to yourself, am I projecting that onto them or is it accurate? There's a lot that's mysterious and unsure about this energy, but yet if I were reading it in a different way, like from a different space, clear, like this is telling me that it's something that is coming back around. Though what seemed like what wasn't ending was actually both of y'all just needing to finish off a cycle, a closing off of a cycle separately. Oh, we have the Empress. Son of Pentacles. I heard he's got some fight in him. The Son of Pentacles just sort of gave me like, look at his little scrunchy face, and he's like, no, I will not bow down. I will not let the fear win. That's what I'm getting. It is a love story. I'm not crazy. Something coming back around. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Something about self. There was something that you both needed to complete that was about self. It's like what they say about like traditional meanings, traditional symbolism when it comes to tarot, that the Nine of Cups is somebody who has for themselves created a sense of fulfillment, a sense of stability in that fulfillment in their life. And it's having everything, it's having it all independently, right? And so, but sometimes it's not the complete, right? Because there's still one more cup to be gained in the tarot, right? There's still one more cup to be gained. So no matter how fulfilling having gained this independence and being able to stand on your own and be good in that, real good in that. But then there's still that one cup, right? There's still that one cup that you could have to have even more. And we all know as humans that we always want more. So I feel like something in the closing cycle had to do with that. For you, I'm definitely getting it was about really, really being able to anchor yourself in a sense of self-worth. Damn. All right. What else? Let me get oracles now. What does the collective need to know? No, don't do that. One card, please. What does the collective need to know? We have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Was this what it was about? That may be what the thing for one or both of y'all. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I feel like there was a sense of when those paths separated where you both felt, or you, or just you, I don't know, however this resonates, like stayed real stuck in uncertainty about whether you just made a mistake, whether you should have this, should have that, could have this, could have that. That may still be an energy that you're in, because it feels there's a lot of uncertainty in being able to trust. I feel like your instincts are guiding you, your intuition is guiding you or has been guiding you both, although it feels messy though. It feels like it hasn't been clear the entire time. I just saw 1515. But an aspect of what that closing off of cycles that you both had to do separately in regards to self could have been about boundaries that you both needed to acknowledge, adjust, admit to, enforce, or create if there were no boundaries at all within all aspects of your life. Boundaries with your energy. So maybe boundaries that was like something that needed to be closed off in however way that resonates. Yeah, this reading is leaving me feeling like, let me get another deck. Like I'm not sure, like I'm saying things, but I'm not really sure about anything that I'm saying. So I'm really thinking that's like energy mixed in here, okay? You see, because I can't even decide which deck I want to grab. Let me do the animal one. Animals are cute. The Six of Cups and Strength. All right. Please make this all make sense. All right. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Six of Swords again. So we have a doubled up energy of stuff that needed to be left behind. The Ten of Swords again, about the closing cycles that have ended. And it's in regards to obviously any literal overthinking. Ten of Swords can absolutely be like overkill when it comes to overthinking. And then we have Judgment again. Stop it. Y'all, those are really, I don't know. Again, I wish I was a mathematician so I can be like, the odds. The odds of these cards coming out in 2 decks with approximately this many cards in it is blah, blah, blah. But I'm not capable of doing that, okay? But you have 3 and 3 confirming. So I'm not crazy. You're not crazy. There absolutely is a lot of confusion in the mix, and it's probably on purpose. It's like some of those weird, mysterious, universal things that just don't make sense, and that there really are no answers to. It's just something that you feel. You can't explain it, but I feel like you've been feeling this the entire time. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which to me is always that divine timing. Like if there's impatience involved in the situation, if there were experiences that triggered, ruffled each other's feathers. I need to drink water. Hold on. Okay, where was I? Yeah, like anything that has happened, anything that you felt were like mistakes and this and that, or like that you may hold or that this person holds in regards to worrying about or holding on to or being unsure of. I feel like all of that is like on purpose. It's part of the fucking thing. And I hate to say that, right? Because that's annoying. We have the Knave of Wands. Something about movement. Things will begin to move. Seven of Cups now. I'm hearing divinely orchestrated. That's a big one. Divinely orchestrated. And then I'm being drawn to how everything is like stacked up in a pattern. So I'm thinking that there are Like the way things happen may be confusing to you, but there's an underlying purpose for each placement of things that happened. All right, what are any last messages? What are any last messages for the collective? We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the King of Swords. Balance and clarity to the situation. Yeah, there's balance and clarity. If you're not already there, you're moving into the energy of balance and clarity when it comes to why certain things occurred. And that may just be within yourself, like reflecting and understanding from a place of, right? Because you went off in your separate paths. So while on the separate paths, being reflective, gaining certain understandings, learning certain lessons, creating certain boundaries. And I feel like, again, with divine timing, it's when these things will collide and come back together is in divine timing. So what does that mean? It means when you've both gained, reflected, learned, adjusted, changed, left behind, whatever it is that is necessary in order for both of y'all to meet on the other end. Okay, so that just depends on how long it takes you, how long it takes that. And then, like I said, if there's still a lot of confusion in the mix, which I feel like there is, it's like baby steps. There's a lot of pentacles here, so it does feel slow moving, but it feels like a grounded slow moving. So every step that you both take on your path is important that it's done in the way that it needs to be done, so that when you two reconnect, that it's not wobbly. And I don't know what that means, but just go with it. Advice, guidance for the collective. Anything else? Okay. We have Lord. Take charge with authority. That's what I was getting with. We had gotten the Knave of Cups, right? I mean, Wands, Knave of Wands. So this is like the Knight of Wands, which is about movement, action, the energy of decision, right? Timing? Something about the timing. I feel like there's like a preparedness, either in your or maybe both of your parts. Like, and then I'm hearing click, 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 click. Like your old guys are on pause and you're waiting for the for them to count down and be like 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why I'm getting that. All right, let me close you off with an animal card. I really hope this resonated with somebody. If it did, obviously don't forget to like the video. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. That's what you guys are doing as you close out cycles. 41, Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Aww, I haven't seen Nightingale Spirit for a while. That's cute. She's blaring the music. And then card 39, Moth Spirit, surrender now. Ooh. Yeah, and I'm getting the unfolding of something beautiful. So I'm getting this is in regards to the overthought, okay? Surrender when it comes to the overthought. There's a lot of confusion, and I feel like that's what's causing the overthought on either of your end. I'm not sure the energy of the taking charge or taking action, but it feels like a preparedness. So it may be that, take it however it resonates. Either you're prepared to take some action towards this person, they're prepared to take some action towards you. You feel prepared to be waiting for that. They feel ready. Whatever. Something like both of y'all are picking up on each other's energy. Look, look, look. There's a face with a double face within there. And that's giving me like that sense of like that merge. Like you both are in each other's energies and picking up each other's everything. So I was going to say, what's the word? Be aware. Be aware of that, because whatever you're putting out there is being picked up. Just notice that they're both wolves. Yeah, I'm getting that this is probably your person's energy. It feels very like lurky, and I'm seeing him like sniffing you out, licking his lips, getting ready to go on the hunt. I don't know. Just take that if it resonates. I'm getting off of here until we vibe again.